Chief Minister Ibobi attacks BJP for violating secular beliefs by interfering in practices and food habits of people professing different religions. Work at New Secretariat comes to a standstill as labourers halt construction in protest against non-payment of wages. Vehicle lifter lynched by mob at Basikho, while 2 accomplices handed over to police. And Vice-Chancellor of Manipur University stresses need for scientific technology to improve performance of sportspersons. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime News. I'm Janish Kasliwal with the top stories and latest news at this hour. Now, Chief Minister Okram Ibobi has attacked the BJP for violating the secular beliefs by interfering in the practices and food habits of people professing different religions. Speaking at the political convention on vision of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, an architect of modern India, held at Tarung Community Ground, he said the Indians are living with dignity under the leadership of the Congress for the past 60 years. He said those who left the Congress party are enrolling themselves in the BJP and people should not choose a party which is trying to destroy the country. He also said if the people vote the Congress candidate in Thangmaiban Assembly constituency, development works which would take 5 years will be completed in 1.5 years.
Pakistan, Hindustan, Khairokose, Mahatma Gandhi, Adoki Matik, Nimbakai Hibane, Mana Maduri Wakansi Pungu, Tawudagi, RSS, BJP, Maru, Vasaka, Maduri, leader Hybrid and Naturam Bosia, Mahatma Gandhi, no wake up a Hatimia. Sigumba political party say, Bharata, Musu, Manipurda, Sigumba Sina Sason, Sinergadi, I Bharat Kaigani, Aduga Manipur Kaigani. Aduna Masleda Sigumba parties leader Akoi vote Pivum Tokte.
Former President of BJP Manipur Mainam Boru today welcomed Kumukcham Joy Kishan, who is contesting in the upcoming by-election as BJP candidate. BJP Thangmaiban Mandal organized a felicitation at the residence of Mainam Boru at Thangmaiban Mainam Laikai. BJP Manipur Pradesh President T.H. Chauba, BJP Thangmaiban Mandal President Birendra Kumar, among others, attended the function. Speaking at the function, Mainam Boru said the problem of insurgency in the state was triggered by the Congress by its forced merger of Manipur in the Indian Union in 1949. The meeting also resolved to support Joy Kishan.
Speaker ne accept tawdi hare to cabinet meeting yawi makoi ki salary lower hoji hawri ko ilam se congress ki government inse lega hon mani manipur mache tana chin bane se sidhe na hani ga deti bjp manipur pradesh ki miwasina chawtong hai congress ta taw ko khudi mata manipur kharap no khudi mata akoi na phiom ta akoi ma sina thawai na pontha do su kari ko phiom ta manipur thuga hai.
Work at the site of the new Secretariat building at Mantripukri came to a grinding halt today as labourers refused to continue with the construction work. They are protesting non-payment of their wages for the last 8 months. Nearly 3,000 labourers are engaged in the construction of the new Secretariat. Newspersons went to the site to see if the labourers were working in the construction site. All the labourers and the engineers engaged in the construction halted their work. The engineers engaged by the Simplex project limited since October 2010 have not been paid their salaries for the last 6 months. A labour contractor said they were forced to stop work as they have not been paid their dues despite repeated requests to the authority concerned. An engineer disclosed that they were not only denied their 6-month salaries but not given their appointment letters.
Nipan Pangdaba has labor contractor Amana, Kamdona Minister of the Gas, Equi Awabamni, Aigi Yungi, Nupigi, Imungi, Ishamaki Gari, Bandopsale, Masimakta, the Equi, Hosi Company is Hategi, Simplex Project Limited, Equi, Pesapigini Habiwa Colonce, Hosipo, when you want Sakuba Manga Tatanere. Sakuba, Equi, Matego and the Maru Banicali, Equi, Aiginipi, Yum the Kamaidona, Mayum the Kamaidona, Sanaliko Yagan Kamaitani. Magi Mungi Punaba, Metan in a labor motor.
Delay no authorities in a Masigatan junction, Vinapam, Haja was Sosipotari, Batam Pangtree. A Yaragadi, Kogi, where the film Sidaki Pananaba Sapanaba, Lambiam ताकपीना बायना मयामदसु वाखतचखरबनी ngasi
In what can be described as a major achievement by Manipur Police, Singchamai Police could recover 10 vehicles today. A team of Singchamai Police led by OC Ingocha under the supervision of SDPO Mayang Bimroni recovered the stolen vehicles. The vehicles include 3 Activa, 2 R15, 1 Pulsar, 1 Hunk, 1 Dio and 2 Maruti Alto cars. A day after Manipur Police recovered several stolen vehicles, a vehicle lifter was lynched by a mob while 2 of his accomplices were caught this morning at Basikhong. 2 stolen vehicles were also recovered by the locals. The deceased person is identified as Konsam Rumesh, 19 years, son of Hurendro from Lilong Arapti Mayai Laikai, while the 2 persons caught by locals are identified as Soibam Rimas, 18 years, son of Santa from Lilong Arapti Awang Laikai, and Thaunaujam Lemba, 22 years, son of late Sumurjit from Kakwa Makhana Merakpam Laikai. Early this morning, suspicious locals of Basikhong near Kangujam Lailampak under Irulbung police station chased Romesh and Remus when they saw them with a Scorpio and Honda Activa. Romesh tried to run away on a bike but met with an accident when he fell into a drain. Romesh died at the spot when he was assaulted by the irate locals. Locals recovered the stolen Honda Activa and Mahindra Scorpio. The caught vehicle lifters told locals that stolen vehicles were kept at Mohammed Ibobi workshop in Lilong Dam. Later, Manipur Police team took away Soibam Rimas and Thonaujam Lemba along with the body of Konsam Romesh. The police team also recovered the stolen vehicles.
अहानबदा मोय एक्टिवा से इंथोगा सोरकता थमब मतुंगा गाड़ी अचौबसे अमु लौनबगिदमक्ता गाड़ीगी ओय थंबा थोंनाव गिलास से थुगायरगा मागे लॉकसे हांगतोगा थौगे तौब मतमदा गाड़ीगी अलार्म यावबदना खोंगकपदगी अखोयगी तुम्मिबा युमदु याम नकनना लेबनिना हौगनरकपदगी हाइरिबा मिदु चेनगिबगा लोइना थोंगालदा खामा लेरिबा गाड़ी मचा बाइक अमगा एक्टिवा अमगा मोयसे पुन्ना मखा पांगना थौदाग्रे अखोइना अमुक तानाबनी अदुबु मा गाड़ी एक्सीडेंट होगा आदा तारगा लेरमे मादी बाइक ता तुछलमनी अखोइदे पुगिबरे एक्टिवानी एक्टिवादो तानानबगिदमक्ता अखोइदे अतोपा लंबीदो अदमाइना चले.
Remus from Arapti Awang Laikai, who was an accomplice in the theft, said they stole the vehicles with the help of a local. Now, Manipur State Cabinet, which met yesterday, decided to jointly hold elections to 18 municipal councils and 8 Nagar Panchayats on January 4th next year. Manipur Chief Minister Okrem Ibobi Singh chaired the cabinet meeting, which started at 2 p.m. at his secretariat. The final electoral rolls for the polls will be published on November 9th and a notification will be issued on December 2nd. Polling will be held on January 4th and the results will be declared on January 13th. The meeting also discussed the traffic problem in Imphal and decided not to allow parking of vehicles in Thangal and Pona Bazaars. It also decided to shift Keshampat bus parking at ISBT after it becomes fully operational. Now, 2 persons were injured in an explosion last night. The blast occurred at the gate of Yumnam Priyokanta, son of Yumnam Ibobi from Yumnam Laikai Lairembi Manning under Imphal West Police Station. Sources said the blast occurred while Priyokanta was returning home from his work. His son Lakshmikanta opened the gate for him. Both Priyokanta and his son Lakshmikanta sustained injuries in the blast. Priyokanta is a lecturer at Khurai Gaura Govinda College. The injured persons were rushed to RIMS. Later, they were referred to Shija Hospital, Langol. Meanwhile, locals of Yumnam Laikai Lairembi Manning today staged a sit-in against the blast at Yumnam Priyokanta Gate last night. The sit-in was organized by Yumnam Laikai Lairembi Manning Women Welfare Association at Yumnam Laikai Lairembi Manning Nambul Turil Mapal. The protesting women displayed various placards protesting yesterday's blast.
Mafamsida sumain tawdana bom nung tawdana tawbase mara laitaba mi sopa panba yawba adugumba tawbidana ba akhona ngasi phamiba dharna se asigumba thabak se matungda amuhanna tawbiganu haina kano maira paibigi taraptagi akhona tawbiriba sangstan singduda kanano su khangde akhoi karino su khangde aduda matungda sigumba se yumlakta tawbiganu haina hanna akhona appeal tawjari.
Expressing grave concern over the prevailing situation in the state, Konthojam MLA K. Sarat said it is due to the ignorance of the people who have neglected the traditions religiously followed by the forefathers. Speaking at the observance of Amaba Numit to commemorate the burning of Puya, K. Sarat urged the people to preserve the old traditions followed by the forefathers. The observance was organized by Puya Mai Thakibagi Apunbaning Singlup, Pumanil at Youth Center Auditorium at Kumanlam Park.
Ang lepak asida, ang lepak asida hut payapgi, koi batam yok selae, adu ipai kusi dasar belilam sila do, amu hanjan na, satwa bat karagati, sing tangi adu mama sing nauki, muksina pugi, koi okalo sila do, orang kena balik kuda, koi tantu leita apa sati lepa, awat apa leita apa adu rumba, ang lepak apa, koi gani hai ba, amu hanjan bukan berana.
Several resource persons also spoke on the occasion. Pumanil convener Chandramani Kumancha said the people have been suffering after the burning of the Puya.
Lamdam masida nungsi sanana laiminarakpa iyamatagi mari oiriba singburoi tamburoi singmi tami sinnaw sing indigenous people singi marakta khaibung tanarakpa hana ngalingai matamdagi hona leijaraklaba chanabi khuding makto manghallaga mapaldagi changlakpa adugumlaba koi lining gi safu aduna akanba safu ma pirakanda akoi ngasi khaibung tanaba gi achouba akoi amana ngangbada amana tanadabagi pot asi lakpani maram aduna masi akoi na honana ningsinglaga matam mamada akoi gi leijaramba phajakraba culture nat ado amuk na hona yokhatpagi mathau tai.
Vice-Chancellor of Manipur University, Professor H.N.K. Sharma, has stressed the need for utilization of scientific technology to enhance the performance of the sportsperson of the state. The Vice-Chancellor was inaugurating the 3-day seminar on new challenges of physical education and sports science in the 21st century at the Centenary Hall of Manipur University. Professor Sharma also mentioned that Manipur occupies a pride of place in the field of sports in the country. He stressed the need to take support of the technology if the sportsperson persons in various sports disciplines want to achieve best performance in their field. Department of Physical Education and Sports Science, Manipur University and National Association of Physical Education and Sports Science are hosting the 3-day seminar. President Secretary of National Association of Physical Education and Sports Science, teachers and students of Manipur University attended the inauguration. Experts will speak on a variety of topics including a new approach of sports psychology in the field of physical education and sports science, a challenge of change in teacher education, indigenous games of Manipur, sports, sport climbing, exercise and longevity, etc. A workshop on information security awareness was organized by Center for Development of Advanced Computing, Kolkata and Manipur University in association with Department of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India today at the seminar hall of Department of Computer Science, Manipur University. Considering the increasing rate of cyber crimes, besides the regular R&D activities, CDAC has also taken the initiative to generate information security awareness among the masses in a planned manner under the patronage of various institutes. The workshop discussed internet ethics, password management, computer virus, types of cybercrime including identity theft, email threats and tips, verification of email sender, secure web browsing, data security, importance of copyrights, overview of cyber law, etc. Now, Putsangbam Devakanta of Manipur has shown the way to conserve the biodiversity of the state, and he has been farming around 100 traditional varieties of paddy and rare medicinal plants. 60-year-old Devakanta has succeeded in adopting smart and eco-friendly methods of farming to ensure satisfactory harvest year after year. Manipur has a treasure trove of rice varieties which can be grown in other states, which too face vagaries of nature. Devakanta, who won Protection of Plant Varieties and Farmers' Rights Act in 2012, also cultivates 5 varieties of the rare and highly nutritious variety of Chakho Poreiton. JSC for Sinam Tomboy suspended the Band along National Highway 102 Imphal More Road from 2 p.m. this afternoon following an agreement with the government. The JSC along with the family members MLA K Megha Chandra and Thoubal SP K Radhashyam met Chief Minister O. Bobby at his office chamber in the afternoon. It was agreed that the case of Tomboy's murder will be handed over to SP CID Crime Branch and the inquiry will be completed as soon as possible. The body of Tomboy will be handed to the family tomorrow. A public meeting was held at Kiam Sifai, Thongram Lampak to announce the suspension of the Band. Educational Guide Center will observe the 11th Library Week celebration from November 14th to 20th in connection with National Book Week. Drawing competition, debate competition, interaction program and symposium will be organized during the week. A book exhibition will also be held with several book firms from outside the state participating and books will be available at 10% discount. Convener of Library Week Celebration Committee, K. Sarat Chandra Sharma said the week aims at creating reading habit among the youth. Now, JSC of Ponglambi today blocked the main gate of JNIMS for some time. A large number of men and women came put in the morning and blocked the main gate, preventing people's movement. Patients and relatives of patients faced inconveniences due to the blocking of the gate. A police team led by SP Imphal East Police rushed to the spot to put the situation under control. It may be mentioned that a team of Medical Council of India today met the JNIMS authority. Later, representatives of the JSC met the JNIMS authority to discuss the matter.
Tang kun taruk tagi sangsilakpa JNIMS hospital thinglibase aikoigi JSC gi maikai dagi ahongba handokpa amata leizade public na aikoina JSC na sangsilibase support tawbiu praja miyam na layengba lakpiganu maduda lakpada aphapata thokpado koi praja miyam bu nungsidabagi natte aikoigi khongjang asi mai pakna nabagi damakta hona jabani maduda aikoi bu waro biganu makha tabada aikoi sarkar dagi positive oiba response ama phawba laktriba makai aikoigi khongjang hongba leitana sangsin khigani.
A memorandum was today submitted to the Chief Minister demanding inquiry into the death of Akoijam Mosi from Mayang Imphal Thana Mamang Laikai. Family of Akoijam Mosi along with JSC members submitted the memorandum to the Chief Minister this afternoon around 2. Earlier, the family members and JSC members were stopped by a team of Manipur police at Old Secretariat area. Later, 3 persons were allowed to meet the Chief Minister. Mention may be made that Akoijam Mosi was found hanging under suspicious circumstances in a paddy field at Mayang Imphal Kongchak on October 24th.
Misiji matangda ngasi tangkun marida asibaji masaje sina phangbani adubu ngasi babuda sarkar gi maikei degi asiba sigi langla langjin se ngasi babuda puthok bidre aduna mi halami ba kangbu jing se atu matamda puthok bina bai damakta akona honorable CM deputy CM amadi DG SP Imphal West asina singba akoi gi darkar leiba authority sing ji da akoi memorandum se submission tawba akoi laksaban.
Monitoring Committee of Students' Union Election 2015-16 AIMS Desam asserted that college elections should be held on November 2nd. Speaking to media, Desam's office committee convener Khitri Mayum Rumesh said students' I-cards were issued in an unfair way. He said the authority should fix a date to issue the I-cards to the students. On the other hand, the misunderstanding between the college authority of Kakching Khunau College and the committee on the candidature of students who are not in the 5th semester has been resolved. Speaking about the protest from some student organizations against the election, Romesh said the elections should be as scheduled on November 2nd.
Lendo Commission amadi koi monitoring committee na thambe corrupt conduct si wang mada college authority na aduga college ki election aro sing sina corrupt conduct ki wang mada thabak khara satharak pai tare ne ai khoi yamna thu matam da masi lairiba mairoi sing gi khalaga Manipur gi satra sing ji khanbiraga athu matam da yanaba pubiraga anda election je laiba tangani jimunung da tobiga dawni tangani digi manung da election je tahogda bataraga di high level election je koi amona mafam je election pangthok pa yaroi habjima koi monitoring committee ki mai gi thamjage.
Now in sports news, both the matches of the 10th Manipur State League played today ended in a draw. In the 62nd league match, AIM Khabam Lamkhai and FC Zalin Sadar Hills ended in a goalless draw. In the 63rd league match, also ZFC, Shashanpur and USA Kurai ended in a draw with 2 goals each. The league matches of the tournament will end tomorrow and the knockout matches will begin from November 1st. Chao Kwakaithil will play Neroka FC Sangafam tomorrow. Manipur University defeated Buster University Chhattisgarh 61-23 in the East Zone Inter-University Kabaddi Tournament Men's 2015 at Banaras Hindu University to advance the pre-quarters this morning. They will face hosts Banaras Hindu University at 7 p.m. this evening. MU defeated GG University Bilaspur 49-18 in their first match on the 27th of this month. Now, JSYC Sadar Hills entered the 20th Winners' Cup football tournament in a semi-final match played today at Saitakel hosted by Sagulban United. Sagulban United beat JSYC Sadar Hills 2-1, but in a match played on the 27th of this month at Kangpokpi hosted by JSYC Sadar Hills, JSYC Sadar Hills beat Sagulban United 1-0. In that, since Sagulban United could not score a single goal, JSYC Sadar Hills booked the berth in the final. 8 teams are taking part in the tournament held in home and away basis from the 19th of this month. Klasa Kainau will clash JSYC Sadar Hills in the final match on 31st of this month. Before we wind up this bulletin, let's have a look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister Ibubi attacks BJP for violating secular beliefs by interfering in practices and food habits of people professing different religions. Work at New Secretariat comes to a standstill as labourers halt construction in protest against non-payment of wages. Vehicle lifter lynched by mob at Basinghong while 2 accomplices handed over to police. And Vice Chancellor of Manipur University stresses need for scientific technology to improve performance of sportsperson.